My name is Kim, and I'm currently a fellow at FAU Pine Jog. Pine Jog is a 3-semester-long fellowship that aids in the development of environmental care and knowledge of high school students. This semester, the fellowship focused on changing policy or practice in a local community. During our summer semester, we went around to the different communities of Palm Beach County and took inventory. In the summer semester, I became interested in biodiversity, and after having heard a lecture on urban green space, I decided that I'd like to participate in the development of a green space in my own local community. For this project, I chose to address biodiversity at my high school, Suncoast Community High School. I wanted to not only increase biodiversity, but also increase the green space of our campus to boost mood and interest in native landscaping. By doing this, I hoped to inspire other students to appreciate native landscaping for its beauty, simplicity, and natural charisma, and I worked with Suncoast's 4-H club to do this. I wanted to change the landscaping practice at the school to get more native plants on the school grounds, which would require less maintenance and irrigation than non-natives. By changing landscaping practice, I would be able to educate and encourage more students to use native landscaping and increase green space in their own homes. I considered many different designs and projects and decided to create a fully native garden within the school's courtyard so that many people could view the change and addition of green space. The target audience for the project was originally students, but many teachers and administrators showed vast interest and appreciation for the project. I began to familiarize myself with a lot of different native Florida plants and take inventory and see what kind of plants would fit best into my area. I then spoke to many different nurseries and contacted them regarding their plants and if they'd be willing to donate or contribute to my project. I began to work with my school's 4-H club to try and raise money to buy plants, but soon I discovered that Mesozoic Landscaping was willing to donate all the plants I needed for the garden. After several extremely helpful conversations, I went out to the nursery and began to choose the plants that would soon go in the school garden. I was extremely grateful that Mesozoic Landscaping was able to donate over $145 worth of native plants all for free. Then the hard work began. I began to work with the school's administrators and the 4-H club members to organize a date and event to finally plant the whole garden. We planted 1 gumbo limbo, 1 saw palmetto, and 5 cocoa plums in a circular enclosure in Suncoast Community High School's courtyard. It was hard work, but we did it with all native plants and limited amount of fertilizer. We finished the garden by covering it with a layer of floor mulch and then watering. All of a sudden, it seemed like a lot of hard work for just a few small plants, but after looking for myself, I saw a beautiful arrangement of native plants that was previously home to a pile of dirt that just held nothing but litter. And I wasn't the only one. Many students, administrators, and teachers came up to me and my 4-H members and complimented us on our work and thanked us for what we had done. It was amazing to see the community come together and appreciate something as simple as native landscaping. The biggest obstacle for me was just having to water the new plants. Because they're just new, they have to be watered almost every day, and there's no stable system of irrigation for the small garden. This takes a strong sense of commitment, which myself and my other club members have. But first, we had to come up with a good method to water the plants, and the trial and error period before that was quite a struggle. The project was very successful, and we were able to instill a sense of pride, curiosity, and respect for the garden of native plants. Not only this, but I was also able to speak with about 50 underclassmen regarding the project and talk to them about the importance of biodiversity, green space, and native landscaping, and tie it back to their own curriculum. Being able to speak of native plants in a classroom setting just inspired me even more and brought out a new component of the project that I could address, in which we took it to an educational level. Although I know there's much more to come, I'm so happy with the progress we've made so far, and I can't wait to continue this project in the future.